Hello everyone, and we are discussing some cases relating to the International Criminal Court. One of the famous case in International Criminal Court, probably the first time that this kind of issue came before the International Court of Justice, the Carpo Channel case, the first public international law case concerning innocent passage, uh, one of the important principle in law C, came up for hearing before the International Court of Justice. This dispute gave rise to three judgments by the court. It arose out of explosions of mines by some British warship, uh, which led to suffering and huge loss of life. The British Naval Navy lost two ships while passing through Carpo Channel 1946 in a part of Albanian water which had been previously shut. The ships were severely damaged. The members of crew were killed. The United Kingdom seized the court of the dispute by an application on May 22nd May 1947 and accused Albania having laid and allowed third state to lay mine after mine clearing operation had been carried out by the Allied naval forces. The case was previously have been brought before NAT. It's a consequence of the recommendations of the Security Council. It has been referred to the court. The first judgment was rendered in March 1947, with the court dealt the question of jurisdiction and admissibility application which Albania has raised. The court for inter alia, the communication dated 2nd July 1947, it addressed to the government of the Albania, constituted a voluntary acceptance of jurisdiction. It recalled on that occasion the consent of the parties to the exercise of its jurisdiction was not subjected to the particular conditions of the form, and stated that at that juncture it could not be irregular proceedings not precluded by any provision of those texts. The second judgment rendered on 9th April 1947 related to merits of the dispute. The court found that Albania was responsible under international law for explosion that had taken place on Albanian waters, the damage and the loss of life which have ensued. It did not accept the view that Albania had itself laid the mines and perpetrated convenience of the Albania with the mine laying operation carried out by Yugoslavia army at the request of Albania. On the other hand, it has been held that the mines could not have been laid without knowledge of Albanian government. On that occasion, indicated in a particular exclusive control exercised by the state within its frontiers might make impossible to furnish direct proof of fact incurring international responsibility. The state which is a victim must in that case be allowed to be more liberal recourse to inferences to the fact and circumstances of the evidence, such as direct evidence must be regarded as a special weight, while the base of a series of facts that link together leading logically to single conclusion. Albania, for its part, had submitted counterclaim against British United Kingdom. It was accused later having violated Albanian sovereignty by sending warships to the Albanian territorial waters and carrying out mine-sweeping operation in Albanian waters after explosion. The court did not accept first of these complaints, but found that United Kingdom exercised right of innocent passage to international streets. On the other hand, it found mine-sweeping that violated Albanian sovereignty because it had been carried out against the will of the Albanian government in particular. It did not accept notion of self-help asserted by United Kingdom justified its intervention. The third judgment, rendered on 5th December, the court assessed the amount of reparation paid to the United Kingdom and ordered Albania to pay 8,44,000 dollars, 44,000 pounds. Sorry. So this is a case where the landmark case, which had a bearing on other cases, the law of sea conventions, this bearing on the Nicaragua case. So this is a landmark case concerning the law of sea and doctrine of innocent passage.